All right, well, I'm just going to go with it. Welcome back to the Man Cave Monday podcast, episode 3, take 4. All right,
yeah,
so
take fucking 15.
Yeah, we've had about 15 different takes. I try to talk about interesting things that have happened in our lives in the past couple months since we've been home, and literally nothing has happened to us.
We tried thinking of significant moments, but it turns out that nothing fucking happened.
Yeah, the only thing that happened was I figured out my Wi-Fi dongle for my computer is like not working, so now I gotta switch to Ethernet. That's basically it.
Did you say dongle?
Dongle.
Is that a thing?
That's what you're looking at. That's a dongle.
It's called a dongle?
Yeah.
I actually didn't know that. Why would they call it a fucking dongle?
Why do they call it a door? I don't fucking know.
No, it's just like when you think of dong, what do you think?
I think of a Wi-Fi adapter that lets you connect to the internet.
Yeah, that's when you think of dongle, not dong.
Well, I mean, the whole word is dongle. It's not just dong. My Wi-Fi dong.
Well, yeah. You know, dong kind of... Whenever I think of dong, I don't think of dongles. I think of, like, gongs from, like, Buddhists. You know what I'm saying?
Or gongs, like you talking about, like, the things that they hit before a karate match?
Yeah, like...
Yeah, or like the dong. The one that Daniel Russo fucked that dude up with. Have you seen Cobra Kai, by the way?
No.
Dude, it's so good. Yeah, it's on Netflix.
I actually have not seen that. I saw it was on there. It's on Netflix?
Yeah, the new season's coming out in like a month. Hey, real quick, shout out to Justin. Justin, I'm stealing his Netflix, his Hulu, and his Amazon Prime, and I'm not paying him anything. literally mooching off him like a fucking leech.
Wow, you know, it's a hard world out there, so sometimes you just gotta.
Sometimes you just gotta clip on your friend's coattails and just ride it out. I'm basically paying him with my friendship. I'm offering him counseling every once in a while. I'm playing video games with him. It's kind of like what do they call those?
A reciprocating action.
No, like you know when you like volunteer because the person doesn't have any friends. It's called a big brother program.
So you're being a big brother to Justin.
Yeah, like from Role Models.
Right. You know, Role Models, it was actually really good. So you know how they do like the
LARPing?
The LARP?
Dude, I want to LARP so bad.
I'd be down to do it sometime.
Dude, I would totally LARP, but the problem is, like, I'm so selective on, like, when I want to, like role play, if that makes sense. Like, yeah. I'll be so into it, like, the preparation, getting my armor down, and then, like, when they're like, I am Dregbeth of Dagobah, I'm like, you're such a faggot, like.
Well, and in the movie, there's a hot, bad biddy, you know? She's fucking...
Which one?
The one that the kid likes?
The 12-year-old?
Hold on. This is not what... Alright, I just want to make a disclaimer. I do not like 12-year-olds.
I think Dylan Edmonds is a pedophile, guys. No. If you want to email him, go ahead.
No, what I was going with was the not the kid. I didn't mean to say the kid. It just slipped out. I meant the main 12-year-old character.
I don't remember the main character.
Wife, the dude with the black hair. I don't know who he's played by.
I haven't seen the movie in forever.
Because there's the one guy...
But it did make me want to LARP really bad.
Yeah. I'd be down. But, yeah, I couldn't do the whole, I am King Dagobah the 20th.
Yeah, bro, it's the same thing. It's the same thing with foreplay and sexting. Dude, when I tell you, I hate both of them. Because one, especially if you're, like, not there with them, they're like, oh, I can't wait to make you blow me or whatever, right? And then it's like, okay, when? Like, when is that gonna? When are you gonna do that? It's like,
when is this actually gonna?
Yes, and then like after like the moment's gone, like once the horniness is over, it's like, so how was your day?
Yeah.
What'd you have for breakfast? Like,
yeah. You know, it's funny. I think we talked about this last time. The last time we were talking about like the difference between guys and girls. Like when guys, like there was like a meme, and it was like when guys like finish.
Oh yeah.
They're like, I sit in a pool of sorrow.
No. Let me tell you, because I'm kind of a meme expert, right? So it was like guys after or girls after they come, and it's like, oh my god, I just came, and they're like so happy, and then dudes after they come, it's like, stand in the puddle of 1,000 souls and tell me if honor matters. The silence is your answer. And that's so accurate, bro.
Really be like
oh, bro, I will be a wildebeest, bro. I will be a literal wildebeest. I'll be going hard. I'll be like, I'm gonna watch 10 porn videos today. And then like after I finish, I like look at the screen and the girl's still getting plowed, and I'm like, I'm disgusting, dude. Like it's like literally the most gross porn, and like I'm like, oh my god, what? I like look at my dirty hands, and I'm like, oh my god, I need to wash the filth off of it.
Well, if you think about it, like even while like during sex, like I'll be super into it. I'll be like fucking you know, fucking animal.
I hope you don't do that when she's around.
With what?
I hope you don't do that when she's around, like screaming, like
scream like a madman.
Fucking Neanderthal.
Could you imagine just acting like a Neanderthal while you're doing
I could totally see it. Like it depends if you're like in heat. Like
heat.
If you're like,
are we dogs?
Yeah, like if you're like you know, you feel the moment, like it's hot, you're sweating, you just been going into it, and then you feel that stroke, and you're like, grah!
What the fuck?
I'm not saying I've done it. I'm saying I can.
I feel like this is you're reliving like memories in your mind. And
no, dude, that would be like a cool moment though, to just be so into it, you just like turn into a ballistic fucking animal. Like I don't know. I feel like that'd be passion. Is that not what passion is?
I don't know if I'd call it passionate. I mean, that seems more like just sloppy sex, you know what I'm
sloppy.
saying? It's like a sloppy Joe, except you know it's just, you know, I don't know where you're going with that, but I'm not a fan. I don't think I would
I'm not saying I do it, but I will say that now that it crossed my mind, I'm definitely not opposed to it. I'm not opposed to it at all.
Dude, speaking of, I mean, this is kind of completely off topic, but
speaking of something that's off topic.
Speaking of something
that we weren't speaking of.
So I was watching this movie, right, and it's called what's it called?
Use your words.
I don't remember what it's called. Honestly.
Carry the one.
Add 3 plus a 2. It's called
Billy Madison. Talladega Nights.
Alright, you know what? I don't know what it's called, but it's this like scary movie on Amazon Prime that I bought because somehow I'm in this horror.
Real quick, I wanna bookmark this. We're gonna talk about Adam Sandler versus Will Ferrell later. But go on with what you're saying.
God. Well, so I'm in this Facebook group, and it's called like Horror Movie Fanatics, right?
Horror Movie Fanatics. It sounds like a nice porno.
Yeah. Shout out to Mason Lawrence. I've seen every fucking scary movie. But anyway, so I'm in this group chat, and
shout out to Niall Barsh for being my friend.
And there was a picture, right? And it was like the most famous movie video, like horror title picture of all time.
That sounds like a great title for a video.
Right? And I was like, well, holy shit. I was like, why haven't I seen this movie? So I go down in the comments, I type out, I'm like, all right, what is this movie? I need to watch it. And somebody links me the movie to Amazon Prime, and I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna buy it. The starting scene is so fucking vulgar, bro. Literally.
Is it just like the nasty vulgar where it's just like cunt, fuck, tits? Like, I hate that shit.
No, it's just like it's not a porn video. It's a horror movie.
No, that's what I'm saying. But like, just unnecessary cussing. Like, to me, that's just so stupid.
Dude,
that's why I hate Big Mouth. But go on.
Okay.
Big Mouth is trash.
But we'll talk about that later. So I'm watching this, and the starting scene, it's like a Mexican mafia, right? And there's this big old fat Mexican,
El Mafia.
Yeah, El Mafio. And there's this disgusting fucking mob boss.
Why did you just sound Italian? Just this disgusting. Like,
is that how it is?
You sounded Italian just now.
I thought that was like Hispanic, right?
Well, maybe. They're basically the same thing. Italian and Spanish are the same fucking language.
No, see, this is Italian. You should know because didn't you speak Italian in the last video?
No, that was episode 1.
Oh, no.
Hey, shout out to episode 1 if you guys want to check that out.
So anyway, back on topic, right? We're back on topic that we weren't talking about.
Of course.
So
jump back to it.
I'm watching this, and this guy, he's like this big old fat Mexican dude, and he's like, and it's all in Spanish, right? But it's got like English subtitles, so I'm like trying to read and pay attention at the same time.
It is tough.
I'm a man; I can't multitask.
Yeah.
So
women are better at multitasking. I was just telling Chantley about that. Shout out to Chantley.
Yeah, big facts. Anyway, so I'm watching, and this dude's like yelling at this. He's like, "You didn't think I would find out, blah, blah, blah." She cheated on him, right?
Oh, no.
So he goes, "Bring in the boy."
I already have PTSD,
so
though.
they bring in this boy, And she's like, oh, Juanito. And it's her son. Her son's name is Juanito. And she's like, oh, no, let my son go, Juanito. And he's like, oh, mama. I do sound Italian. I don't know why.
Yeah, you really do.
So anyway, Juanito gets up to his mom, and he goes, and then the big fat Mexican dude, he goes, oh, so you want to cheat on me? And he goes, she's like, no, please.
Wait, so what does the boy have to... What? Oh, does he kill... Oh, okay, go on. I see what's going on here.
So the woman is required to spread her legs. She's strapped to a table. Spreads her legs. They take the boy, and he's like 16 or 17. They rip down his pants and make him fuck his own mother.
What?
While he is fucking his own mother, the guy, the mob boss, says, see you in hell, bitch, and shoots her in the head. Her brains explode everywhere, and Juanito is required to keep fucking this dead mother.
What kind of fucking movies do you watch?
That's not enough.
Literally the most retarded thing I've ever heard in my life.
And then you find out the mob boss was the boy's dad. The boy's dad made him fuck his own mother.
Well, let me tell you, I'll never be able to be put in that situation because if I can't get hard, I can't fuck anyone. Because I got a little millimeter Peter, bro. If I'm not hard, good fucking luck trying to get me to have sex with someone.
I'm just telling you, this movie was so vulgar, and like later on in the movie,
it just sounds like a fucking terrible movie.
There's just
I'd rather watch The Dog Who Saved Halloween.
It's a horrible movie. Yeah. I would much rather watch Monkey Business.
Dude, was that what it was called? Monkey Business? Guys, if y'all don't know this, Voodoo Movies, right, has the worst selection of... It's the best, worst selection of free movies of all fucking time. Like, they have Velocipaster. They have The Dog That Saved Halloween, Monkey Business. I mean, these movies are so... These movies are like a 9-year-old fucking reptile, like, just walked around with a GoPro and was recording them. They were so bad. They're so bad.
Extremely bad. There was actually this one movie that was pretty good on there. It was called Hansel and Gretel Get Baked. And it's
yeah.
They're actually like crime fighters. It's actually kind of good.
Wait, you talk the one where the girl gets eaten, right? Or the dude gets eaten?
One of them get eaten.
The dude gets eaten, and then the girl starts looking for her brother. That movie's like super fuck. I didn't want to watch it, guys. I did not want to watch that. For those of you who know me, I hate horror movies. I think they're literally the dumbest thing. Like, why would I pay money to just watch people get killed? That makes no fucking sense.
It's all about the thrill of it.
There's no thrill of it. You know it's coming.
Maybe you just don't have a thrill.
Yeah.
You can't know everything's coming, right?
I mean, no, but I mean...
Shout out to Michael Scott.
Wait, hold on. Okay, so me and Evans were working out at Orange Theory yesterday, right? So me and Ed were working out at Orange Theory yesterday, and the coach, because he's going to sign up, the coach asked him, she was like, how many times are you thinking about coming? And he goes, about 5 times a week. And I leaned in and I said, that's how many times per week I come. But like, I really did not mean it like that. Like, I legit work out there about 5 times a week. And both of them looked at me so awkward, bro. It was like super, super awkward. And I was like, wait, she thinks I'm a fucking sexual predator now. Like, I feel so bad.
Dude, when I tell you, I had to keep my mask on and just try to straight face it the whole time because he said, yeah, that's about how many times I come. And the coach just looks at him like, what in the fuck did you just say?
Well, because...
Like, she just thought you were a sexual
Because me, I'm such an innocent man, you know? I'm just... I'm the type of guy to pray on Sundays, go to church on Mondays, Bible study on Wednesdays. I'm such an innocent man that when I'm around Edmonds right here, I get so flustered when he's talking about sexual deeds because I don't know what he's talking about, and it makes me sick to my stomach because I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
You make me sound like some sort of like sexual god or something.
Yeah, dude, you've definitely read the Kama Sutra.
Yeah, like I know all of everything there is to know about anything sexual. It's like big brain moments.
Yo, we're talking about it. Big Mouth fucking sucks.
Okay. Explain your side, and then I'll tell you why.
Okay, listen to this. Big Mouth. Okay, all right. So I'll list some of my favorite shows, right? Some subtle humor, funny shows, right? You got King of the Hill, all right. You got Monk. All right, Monk is a good detective show.
Never heard of it, so probably not good.
It's on Amazon Prime. Shout out to Justin for letting me use it. You have The Office, which is subtle humor.
Banger.
Yeah, Office is good. You got How I Met Your Mother is pretty subtle humor. Good. So they're not trying so hard to make you laugh, right? Now let me list you off a couple shows that are literally fucking retarded, and I would rather chop off my dick than watch them, right? Big Mouth. What is that one? The Amazing World of Gumball.
What the fuck?
Fucking stupid show.
How
Literally stupid ass show.
That's a Cartoon Network show compared to like a Netflix original.
Okay,
That's
let me go further into it. What is it? Trailer Park Boys.
I'm not
it's fucking stupid. What is that one show? South Park.
Whoa!
South Park. Let me tell you this right now. God strike me dead. I will never watch another episode of South Park ever again. It is so fucking stupid, and it tries so hard to be funny. It tries so ridiculously hard to be funny that it's not funny. Like, if you have to go, cunt shit, I want to fuck you in the ass. Like, you're not funny. You're not funny at all.
Bro.
Like, if you literally have to swear like 32 different times to be funny, you are not funny. You're just illiterate. Like, you just can't use your words correctly. Like, that's my side of it.
I don't know. I have quite the potty mouth, but however...
I do too. I said fuck like 16 times.
However,
that means I'm not funny.
I'm so funny. I'm
No, he's not.
Funny.
He's literally not funny at all.
I bet you if you took a poll of people who think I'm funny compared to people who don't think I'm funny, the poll's going to be outstandingly different.
I mean, funny looking. It just...
Okay, shout out to episode 1.
shout out to episode 1 of the Man Cave Monday podcast. No, but it really depends on who you're asking. Because with the ladies, I am naturally hated because I'm such a douchebag that they're not going to agree with anything I say. But if you ask my friends and people that know me, I want to say I'm funnier than Edmonds. Shout out to Sergeant Garduno. You know what's up.
Okay, Sergeant Garduno does not know or think.
He's literally like one of the funniest people alive.
Oh, he's hilarious, but I thought you said he would agree that he thinks you're funnier than me.
Oh, he knows for a fact.
Well, no. Actually, he does not know.
Actually, okay, guys. So how about you type in the comments who's funnier between me and Edmonds?
All right,
and we're gonna.
How about we give a joke? Think of a joke and produce it.
That's not what comedy is. I hate when people be like, "Oh, so you're funny." It's like on Tinder. First off, Tinder fucking sucks, by the way.
That's facts.
Yeah, but it's on Tinder. It's like if you type in like, "Oh, on your bio, I'm funny." Oh, you're funny. Tell me a joke. That's not how fucking comedy works. All right. It's not like knock knock. Like it's not. That's not a fucking funny line, right? It's just it's your mannerisms. It's your way of talking. It's like how you react to things. Being funny is not like. Want to hear how the chicken crossed the road? No, it's not fucking like that, dude. It's not like that.
But it's funny. You gotta have a good sense of humor to be able to find things funny.
I'll tell you someone who I think is one of the funniest people I know. Holloway. Holloway is one of the...
That dude
Holloway is so funny. Holloway is so funny. And I have never in my life heard him say a knock knock joke.
Alright, how about this? Knock knock.
Who's there?
Who?
Who what?
What?
Wait, what are you supposed to say that? wait, what are you supposed to say that? Wait, who, right? Is that what you're supposed to say?
I don't, who's there?
Who's, wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was trying to remember how to respond to it.
Alright, you know what? Fuck that joke. It's over, but...
Guys, Edmonds is so funny. He just fucked up his own joke. How hilarious is he? I'm not even gonna ruin what I have to say. I'm not even gonna ruin my poll because I already know I'm gonna win. I don't even need to tell a joke because you just fucked up your only joke. You messed it up.
Now I'm scared that you know, maybe we should cut out some of this podcast because I'm scared that
this is all unedited.
I just watch mothers getting fucked. I mean,
so far, Edmonds watches incest porn. He's in love with 12-year-olds from the movie Role Models.
No, we didn't.
What else? He fucks up his own knock knock jokes. Like, dude, you're really slamming it out of the park.
Dude, what can I say? It's hard in.
I think I liked you better in Cuba. I knew less of you
really
back then.
Changed.
Yeah, man, I've seen some things that done some shit over there.
Well, I came back to Kansas, so I had to get back to my my homegrown roots of fucking.
Of being cousins, a fucking liberal, dude. Dude, Evans is such a liberal. He's such a liberal. Dude, speaking of Kansas, let me tell you guys, when you go from being in a place where it takes like 6 years to receive your mail, to having access to thousands of stores and Amazon, you're going to be spending so much fucking money, it's ridiculous. Dude, my bank account is literally cleared out, bro. I'm not kidding. I have $1.21 to my name right now. Because first off, Navy Federal fucked us over. Shout out to Navy Federal. They're not sponsoring this video, but
they're not sponsoring this video.
Yeah, I'm not even going to let Navy Federal sponsor this video because they're so fucking... They're hero fuckers. They're hero fuckers.
So you're calling yourself a hero now?
Well, I mean, that's what they call us on the website.
All right, Michael Scott.
Yeah, I mean, am I a hero?
Am I a hero?
Yes.
What can I say? But yes.
No, but listen to this, right? So, I'm very good at stretching out my money, right? I'm very good from, I know I get paid on this day, so, I can spend this amount of stupid money on this, right? I'm an impulse buyer. What can I say, right? So, I go fucking ballistic. I go bananas on this paycheck, right? I buy a TV. I buy a mini fridge. The protein shakes are kind of expensive these days.
He's going balonkowitz on this.
And I have a bad back, by the way, guys. So I bought one of those like mattress topper things, and that was expensive. It was like $300.
What he's trying to say is he gets his back blown out.
Yeah. By Edmonds.
Whoa.
No homo. No. So I go bananas on a shopping spree, right? So I look at my bank account and I have like, $13. No. I actually had $100. I had $117.
Triple digits.
Yeah, I was in the triple digits. I had $117 on Friday, right? And then fucking T-Mobile went ahead and took out their monthly bill. So now I'm down to like $36, right? And then YouTube Red had to take out their $10. And I'm like, oh, it's fine. I'm getting paid like $1,700 because I'm still getting my Cuba pay tomorrow, right? I'll wake up, be refreshed. I can, I'm free from the fucking financial worries. Bro, I log into the app on Friday night to make sure that I'm getting paid, and I get a notification from Navy Federal saying early active duty pay is canceled. So now, instead of getting paid on the 12th, I have to make $5 spread until the 15th, right? So I'm literally living off of chocolate chip pancakes right now. I literally have chocolate chip pancakes. I had it for breakfast, I had it for lunch, and guess what I'm having for dinner?
Chocolate chip pancakes.
You guessed it. You fucking guessed it. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna live.
I'm actually a genius, so.
So we're talking about not Billy. Why do I keep calling him Billy Madison? Adam Sandler versus Will Ferrell. Because I saw this, and also, should we talk about iPhones versus Androids in this one too, or should we save that for next episode?
Oh my God.
Because I have a lot to fucking say about that.
Yeah,
a lot.
You can hold your voice on that one.
Okay, so we'll talk about Adam Sandler versus Will Ferrell.
I thought it was Billy Madison.
Yeah, Billy Madison versus Will
Turns out
Ferrell.
they're the same guy.
What do you say before I say my opinion?
All right, so say again. Will Ferrell and Adam Sandler.
Why'd you ask me to say it again? You just said it.
Well, I was I was referring to myself to talk to you about talking about it. So
that was a tongue twister. Tongue twister, yeah. Go on.
Tongue twister. Anyway, so when I have to think about it, all right. So they're both obviously comedic actors.
That is correct.
Have either of them taken like a dramatic or any sort of like action role?
I know Adam Sandler in Uncut Gems, yeah, and Uncut Gems with the movie. It's the movie about him being it's on Netflix. It's a Netflix original with him and Kevin Garnett. You probably don't know who that is.
I know who Kevin Garnett is.
Who is he?
He's a famous basketball player who played for the Celtics.
Wow, I'm actually shocked. I'm fucking shocked you knew that, actually.
Yeah, I'm a genius. Like I
shocked.
So, okay, so they did that. Will Ferrell has, I mean... He started to lose my respect, I'm not going to lie, when he went into The Office.
He really did. I was going to bring that up.
Office.
Thank you. I thought I was going to be the only one saying this. Will Ferrell actually sucked on The Office. He was not funny at all. No. He was kind of trying to be like Big Mouth. He was trying to just be so like loud and like just
he was just
off the wall. Yeah, he was not funny. In my opinion, I'm gonna say this right now, and then you can go on. I think Adam Sandler is better. If I can eliminate one person's movies, like if I could keep Adam Sandler's movies or keep Will Ferrell's movies, I would keep Adam Sandler's movies.
Oh man, that's tough because then you're counting out some of the most famous Christmas movies, right? Elf.
Oh, Elf is a fucking that to me is his best movie.
Really?
Elf is his funniest movie. It goes Elf, Talladega Nights,
Anchorman.
Oh wait, no. Anchorman 1 is actually the funniest. Anchorman 1 is so funny. Fuck, that is good.
But Step Brothers.
Step Brothers is good. It's really good. I don't think it's his best movie though. But all right. So let's name the top 3, right? In no particular order. We'll just do a top 3 to top 3. You got Elf. What do you say? Step Brothers.
Probably
Talladega Nights. I think it's funnier than Step Brothers too. Yeah. Elf, Talladega Nights, and Anchorman 1 are his funniest movies.
Really? You think
Anchorman 1 is so funny, bro?
You think
so
Elf
funny.
Is like top 3?
Oh yeah, the best way to spread Christmas cheer is by singing loud for all to hear. Dude, I've seen that movie so many times. He must, and there's so many like quotable things like he must be a South Pole elf. Like, it's just such a funny movie, bro. It's so good.
And when again are you gonna watch somebody pour like syrup and fucking
sprinkles on like lasagna
on their goddamn
spaghetti? Yeah, like so nasty. Yeah. But okay, so you have those 3, which are that's tough to beat, right? That's tough to beat.
That is, yeah.
But then you have for Adam Sandler, Billy Madison, which is so funny, bro. The one where he goes back to school and he's going through all the 12 grades, so funny. You have Mr. Deeds. Happy Gilmore. Happy Gilmore is super funny.
Grown Ups
is funny. Grown Ups 1 was pretty funny. Yeah, you just have like, but I'd say Adam Sandler has more awesome movies, but Will Ferrell has I think Anchorman 1 is just one of the funniest movies ever created.
Okay, so are we talking to them as comedic actors or actors?
Just in general, just if you could keep one person's movies. I would have to keep Adam Sandler's movies because there's just so many funny ones. You have 8 Crazy Nights is also a really good Christmas movie with Whitey Duvall. Duvall till we die. Shout out to Jacksonville. But Adam Sandler or Will Ferrell's made some shitty movies. He's made fucking Anchorman 2, which sucked. Yeah. He's made some just really shitty. He ruined The Office for a whole season he was in there?
Yeah, I think it was just one, yeah.
Yeah, so shitty. He had a lot of bad movies.
I don't think that was his fault though, because when you
it was like a spin-off. Well, it was just bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you take 2 really good actors and they clash heads, then it's hard.
Wait a second. I forgot. Adam Sandler's one of his best movies. I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry. Oh. That movie is so funny, bro. It is so funny.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah, that is a really good one. I think that one's just as good as Anchorman, in my opinion. So what do you say? Final before we move on. Final thought.
I think
I'm putting you on the spot.
I'm gonna have to go with. I would keep Will Ferrell's movie.
Really?
Yeah.
I would keep.
He's much funnier.
I would definitely keep Adam Sandler's. Let me know what you guys think.
Plus, did you ever see Will Ferrell on Saturday Night Live? Or did you ever see?
No, I don't watch Saturday Night Live.
I can't say for certain, but I know I've seen Will Ferrell on Saturday Night Live.
I think you're talking about Adam Sandberg. Is Adam Sandler on Saturday Night Live?
That's why I don't know. That's why I'm saying.
I don't watch it, so I'm not even going to bring that up.
I've seen Will Ferrell in it plenty of times, and he's always produced funny things. So I don't know. It's definitely a toss-up for sure.
Yeah, let me know what you guys. Let me know what you guys think. I think it's time to move on to our questions from the fans.
Questions from the fans.
Yeah, so let's bring up a couple of these.
So let's do our man cave minute.
For the man cave minute. First off, before we start this, I was looking up okay, so me and Evans were looking up podcasts top topics or whatever. Literally, the dumbest fucking topics came up. It was make a podcast that your dog can listen to. Yeah, how fucking retarded is that?
There was one that was talking. It was a topic you can talk about is, do fish have ears? It's
do they though?
No.
How the fuck do they hear?
I
guess like with the ultrasonic waves or whatever, kind of like manatees or some shit do that. Or no, not manatees.
Fish don't have ultrasonic.
Who does that, guys?
That's beluga whales.
Is it beluga whales?
It is. I learned that from Finding Dory.
I've never seen Finding Dory.
Finding Nemo is much better, I promise.
Yeah, I just didn't like Finding Nemo because I've seen it like 50,000 times in school because I was like, that and Cars 1 were like the only things I would fucking play. So Edmonds was riding in my car the other day, and I put on Behind the Clouds by Brad Paisley in the fucking Cars movie. Cars. It's just very mellow. It's nice to listen to. But anyway, back to the Man Cave Minute. So we got a couple questions, some interesting questions. Literally only 2 questions because we have no fans. So
shout out to those 2 fans.
Shout out to the 2 fans. But well, actually we got a couple, but we'll see how much time we have. The first question is how to simp. Now me. So all these questions we're reacting to them live, and I don't really know where to take this. Because let me tell you guys. So Chantelet. This girl Chantelet, you know, she says that I'm a simp, right? And that hurt me to my fucking soul. She really called me out. I was like, damn. So that really hurt me to my fucking soul, right? So
the first time I heard of simp was
how do you want to talk about this? All right, if we're talking about how to simp, it's pretty easy, but I think we're gonna put a different spin to it, right? So how to simp is pretty easy, right? Whenever a girl makes a thirst trap that she's obviously posting skanky ass pictures, like enticing dudes to swipe up, being like, "Oh, you're so hot," or "What are you doing right now?" Like, or just like her showing her ass, obviously. You swipe up and you say, "You're so beautiful, hard eyes." Like,
I feel like that is
simp. That is a simp.
But I feel like simping is more than just that. Simping is
like, no, it is. But that's like the definition of simp.
I feel like the definition is like blowing off the bros. No homo.
You faggot.
Blowing off the bros to go see a girl or hang out with a girl, right? That's like ultimate simp.
Oh yeah.
No, because I've done it and I've been called simp many times.
I think I called you that the other day.
Probably.
Dude, okay, so that's not even simping. That's like just breaking the guy code, dude. That's breaking the guy code. You never, ever, 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 if you have plans with your bros, never break your plans to go hang out with a girl. It doesn't matter. I know some dudes are like, unless you're fucking, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter regardless, all right? Here's how this should work. If you have plans with your girl first, then you don't blow her off to hang out with your friends. Yeah. And if you have plans with your friends first, you don't blow her off to hang out with your girls. It's that simple. It's that simple.
It is very simple.
And I'll tell you someone who's really, really fucking good at not keeping up with their commitments. He's on this podcast right next to me. His name is Dylan fucking Edmonds.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he's right there. Yeah, look in the fucking mirror. Look in this mirror right behind me. Edmonds, guys, when I tell you guys, Edmonds and I will make a plan, right? We were supposed to do this podcast an hour and a half later than we're doing it right now, right? And Edmonds literally just like, there's a 45% chance that he's going to go through with those plans. And it makes me so mad. I want to fucking strangle him.
I'd give it more than 45%.
Okay, 46.
It's definitely over half.
No, it is not. Okay, so back on topic. Back on topic. How to simp? We're throwing that out. It's pretty easy. If a girl posts a picture of her looking good, you swipe up on it, and you're like, "Oh, you're so beautiful, hard eyes," or "You're so cute. I wish we would talk more." Or hold on a second. Hold on. We're not throwing this out. We have a couple more things to talk about for you fucking simps out there. When a girl posts one of those YOLO or like send me an anonymous message, and you fucking say oh my god, I'm getting heated, bro. If you guys can see my face right now, it is red. It is red, blistering hot.
Look like it's a tomato.
Yeah, dude. When you say oh my god. I'm trying to figure out how to say this. When you say, "You're so cute, but you would never like me," like you're so cute, but you would never go out with a guy like me. First off, you're a fucking simp, and you should fucking put your dick in a cage and never unlock it, because that is the simpiest move of all time. By having confidence, you get like 92% more girls. You could be the ugliest dude on the planet. And have like what do girls call it? Big dick energy. Have the confidence and you get like way more girls. I actually told Edmonds about this the other day.
This is true.
I'm kind of Edmonds' relationship coach, in my opinion, and
I have many, but he is one.
But I'm one of them, and I gave Edmonds some advice that really came into fruition. And that, first off, that just don't ever do that. Don't ever comment on a girl's YOLO being like, just be anonymous and be like, oh, I wish you liked me. Because who's she gonna be? Is she gonna message every guy and be like, did you say that?
Yeah, no, because then you.
Because there's no fucking point.
She's not gonna think about it. She's gonna be like, well, 5 other dudes just said this.
Yeah,
so I don't give a fuck.
Or she's gonna be like, or she's gonna think it's her brain. She's gonna think it's the dude she actually likes. And she's gonna be like, oh, what if fucking Gummy Bear said that? shout out to Gummy Bear. Yeah, so don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. But we'll turn it around. We'll turn the topic into when should you simp? Turn that into a soundbite. We'll turn the topic in when should you simp? Do you want to lead this off? Do you want to lead this off, or you want me to do it?
Ooh, I wasn't expecting this actually.
Yeah.
I think you lead the way.
I just thought about it. This one, I don't know if you wanted me to talk about this, but this one, shout out to Mears. Mears, he knows about this. So this is an interesting topic, right? So in my opinion, when you first meet a girl, you have to show a little bit of interest, and then you have to fall off the face of the fucking earth. Like, you have to show that you're interested in her, and then completely like just disregard everything she says, leave her on red, everything, right? And then when you show that you don't need her, she starts gaining more interest, right? And then you can say a couple simpy things like, oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, I really like talking to you, right? So that way you don't look like a complete fucking simp, like you. Okay, so girls, I want to say in my experience, I would say about maybe about 90% of the time, girls don't want a guy that is like, that believes that she's the best that she could do. Girls want a little bit of danger, right? They want a guy that they'd be lucky to have. They're like, oh, I can't believe he's settling for me, right? So you got to treat her like you can do better than her, at least in the beginning, right? When it starts getting more and more advanced, then you can start, oh, I love you, shit like that. But for the most part, that's what you got to do. That's how it works for me.
No, I can definitely.
When should you simp?
I can say from experience, right? I've gone that route, right? So you go, you tell this girl how amazing, how beautiful, blah blah blah.
Do you do that at first, or is that like?
No, I'm saying this is what I've done in the past. Okay. Does not work. Because
listen to this one, guys.
This does not work. I can tell you from experience. I've had a situation where you tell this girl.
Are we name dropping?
We're not name dropping.
Okay, we're not that bold yet, guys.
Not for this one. We had this conversation. We had been talking for a long time. Like,
is this who I think it is?
This is who you think it is. Been talking for a long time.
Oh shit! I wish he would name drop.
I simped
pussy
hard as fuck. Like super. Like I'm just a respectful person as it is to women, at least. I like to fuck with the bros sometimes, but
faggot.
No. So no, but like I was super cool with this girl, super nice to her, did everything she wanted me to. I broke bro code for her. I would go hang out with her when I already promised the bros to hang out.
You're just checking off all the boxes on what not to do.
I checked every single simp box. I was like,
after this, I have one story to tell you. How I'll never simp again. But go on.
I was literally OJ simp. Okay. I was
That's funny. That's pretty good.
I was the simpiest.
You didn't come up with that.
I just thought of it.
That was pretty good.
I am the simpiest of simps. So what can I say? Don't do that. That is not the time to simp. I agree with Mr. Joey over here, right?
Joey Ross. Yeah.
Mr. Joe, right? You have to start out a little bit bold, and then once you get into the relationship, once you started seeing each other,
but not immediately. Not immediately. So I would say like maybe like 6 or 7 months into it, that's when you start showing like real affection, and it's actually really shitty that you have to play it like a fucking game. But sometimes you just have to do that. Are you done with your story?
Oh, yeah.
Because let me fucking tell you guys, the meat and potatoes, all of our 3 fans, I want you guys to know why I will never fucking simp ever again, right? I'll name drop. I'll name drop. I'm that bold because this girl ruined my fucking life forever. She changed my opinion on life in general, right? So guys, I'm 19 years old.
Oh, God.
I'm 19 years old, right? And I just got out of a relationship with my high school sweetheart. Her name not just get out of a relationship. I would say about a year removed, right? I go to basic training. I go to AIT. and then I get discharged, right? So I come home, and maybe about a couple months later, I throw a party, right, at my friend John's house, my friend John and Zach's house, and I meet this girl. Her name is Olivia, right? And she had a boyfriend at the time at this party, right? She had a boyfriend at the time, right? So we didn't end up doing anything, but she all of us were like super drunk from the party, like me and a couple of friends. So we all crashed at my apartment, right? So I get her Snapchat and everything, and then the next day, and I'm 19 years old. I'm like 2 months away removed from turning 19, so I'm still like a young pup, right? So at the time, I get her Snapchat. She texts me a couple days later, and she goes, "Hey, I just want to let you know that I no longer have a boyfriend," right? And me, thinking that girls actually want, love and respect, I'm like, "Oh, that's so awesome." False. I'm like, "Oh, that's so awesome. That's the best news I've heard all day," right? So we go on a date. I didn't drive at this point, right? Because I was really poor. I grew up really poor, but I didn't drive at this point. We go to Chick-fil-A. She picks me up in her fucking little Charger, Challenger, whatever the fuck she drove, and we go to Chick-fil-A. We talk for like a couple hours. We kissed a couple times, and yeah, everything went great, right? Everything went great, right? So her and I are talking for like weeks, like 3 or 4 weeks, like every single day. Like we hang out like maybe like 6 or 7 times, like, and like for hours and hours, like 15 hours a day. We're just nonstop talking, right? So I think it's a good idea. We're not really dating yet, right? But I think it's a good idea to get her what is it? A Build-A-Bear, right? Oh, I think I told you this story, didn't I? Yeah. So I go ahead and get her a Build-A-Bear, right? It was this white tiger because she wanted to go to LSU, and her eyes were hazel, so I named it Hazel, right? I thought it was very romantic, this and that. It was like a month into us like talking, so I was like, "Oh, I'll get her a little something." It's not.
You got her a white tiger to go to LSU
because she goes to the LSU Tigers.
Yeah, but they're not white tigers.
Yeah, but they didn't have a regular fucking tiger.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah, it was really weird, but it was a white tiger because she wanted to go to LSU. So anyway, I name it Hazel after her eyes, and it's not like I bought her like a fucking ticket to like Thailand with me. Like it's just a nice little thing that you can do for someone, right? So I give it to her, right? And the whole time she's talking about how she wants to go. After I give it to her, maybe like 3 or 4 hours later, she texts me like, "Oh, I think I'm gonna go hang out with my friend tonight. We're gonna go prank my ex-boyfriend Trevor," right? And this ex-boyfriend Trevor cheated on her like 7 different fucking times with her best friend that she's hanging out with, right? So I'm like, oh, like in my head, I'm like, okay, that's not very fucking good. That's not very good. But I'm not gonna say anything because I never had experience with distrust like that, right? So she hangs out with her boyfriend Trevor, right? And they're gonna go prank him, right? So the next day I text her, "Good morning, beautiful. How's your day?" Guess what I get guys, this is where it gets fucking crazy. Guess what I get a text back from? The text that I get back says, "Stop fucking talking to my girl." Ooh. And I'm like, haha, like very fucking funny. What are you talking about? "Stop fucking talking to my girl. She's my bitch. She doesn't even like you." And I'm like, who is this? Like, first off, he goes, "It's Trevor, and Olivia's mine, so don't even fucking talk to her again." And I'm like, bro, like, she's with me. Like, we've been talking every day. This dude goes, "Nah, we've actually been laughing at you for the past, like, 2 weeks because she's been cheating on you. Like, she's been getting with me, like, for 2 weeks and didn't say shit, acted normal and everything, right?" Rough. And, bro, he goes, like, "You're pathetic. Like, I can't believe you texted her, 'Good morning, beautiful.'" Like, bro, he literally, like, called me basically a simp before simp was, like, even a thing, right? So, in my head, like, now I have, like, PTSD. I'm like, wow, like, that is the last time I'll ever be fucking nice to anyone, bro. Like, how am I gonna talk to a girl every single day? Like, her and I are heavily talking everything. I'm the perfect gentleman, this and that, pay for all of her food, into her fucking getting with her ex-boyfriend who cheated on her 7 times with her best friend. That, ladies and gentlemen, is why I'll never fucking ever be a simp. Yeah. Because that's where it gets you. It gets you fucking nowhere. It gets you nowhere.
Literally being a gentleman, it can work for some people, but I tell you what, being a gentleman, I literally was a gentleman for, I'd say almost 2 years now.
Was it 2 years? Yeah, it was almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years of being a...
And this girl was fucking toying with him.
Like, for years.
Years.
Literally. So
yeah,
don't be a simp.
Didn't get anywhere. All right, we're gonna move on to our next question.
How to simp because you shouldn't simp.
Yeah. End of the topic. Don't fucking simp. We're gonna move on to our next question. This is our last question of the day. Why are men stupid?
Why are men stupid?
Why are men stupid? This obviously came from a female fan, which we appreciate, all of our 3 fans. So, why are men stupid is the topic. So, how about you want to start off, or do you want me to start off?
So this is a pretty not bold question. This is a pretty vague question, to be honest with you, because men can be stupid at times, just like anything else. But maybe we should talk about why are women so stupid?
Yeah, let's flip it around on them. Why are women stupid? Well, let me tell you why men are stupid. Because women are stupid. So check this out. I'm trying to figure out where to go with this, right? All of our questions we're reading it live, so we don't really have like a pre-script or anything. Why are women stupid, right? We're gonna turn it around on it. So men are stupid because we don't know what women fucking want, right? Because you know why we don't know what women want? Because women are fucking stupid. They don't know what they want. Girls, they say they want a guy to treat them nice. They say they want this. They say they want that. And when you're actually that, they're like, oh, well, I don't fucking like that.
Why would I like
that?
that?
So now boys are dudes, guys, boys, cats, dogs. They're all confused on what the fuck the other gender wants, because every time you can literally be everything they want. You can be covered in tattoos. You can fucking play guitar. You can have a 30-inch dick, whatever, right? And girls will like change their mind last second. So now guys are just having like having a crisis because the whole world revolves around sex, right? It evolved like you buy clothes to look good for the other for another person, right? You buy perfume, deodorant, all that to look good for the opposite sex, right? So now that we're having like an identity crisis, we're like, what do girls really fucking want? So now we're just confused on who we are, because the whole world revolves around what the women want.
Yeah.
But
if they don't know what they want,
if y'all are fucking confused because you're stupid, why are y'all calling us dumb? First off, because y'all control everything. Y'all literally control everything. If a girl texts a guy and is like, "Come over, I'm horny," how many times? 99% of the time is the guy gonna go over there saying yes?
Oh yeah.
Now me, I'm different because I don't fucking do that shit at all. I'm different. Pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing. No, I don't do shit like that at all, because that's some hoe shit. But 99% of the time, guys are like, oh, what's your address, right? Now, if a guy texts a girl and is like, come over, I'm horny, the girl's going to be like, well, how was your day? Like, they're going to be like, I'm not some piece of fucking meat.
Or they're going to call you disgusting.
Yeah, or they're going to leave you on red. So it's the girl controlling literally everything. So y'all don't know what the fuck you want is causing guys to be stupid.
Yeah. So basically, why are men so stupid? Because women are stupid.
Wow, we really turned it around. That was really good, dude.
I mean, that's the only explanation.
The first question, that how to simp, that took a long time for us to say, and that last one was really just so simple.
It was very straight to the point because it was easy.
It really is easy, and the reason that it took so long for us to answer how to simp is because we don't really know how to answer that. But we've all definitely thought about like what do women want? Like, what do women want? Like, I saw this one post on Facebook. Facebook, dude, is the... Like, I hate Twitter. Facebook is the best of all the platforms.
I've never even used Twitter.
Twitter is... It's so unorganized. But I saw this one post on Facebook, which has all the best memes. And it was like... This girl, she posted... She was like, I'm glad he has no hose, but why does he have no hose? Am I fighting over something that no one else wants? And this dude...
I've seen that.
Yeah, this dude commented, he goes, what do women want? And we've all thought about it. Like, what do they want?
They want... I feel like they want something, but then as soon as they get it, they don't get it. You know what I mean? Like, they don't want it anymore.
Yeah, they want what they can't have, and the moment that they have it, they don't want it anymore. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that because I was going to be petty as fuck. I was going to be super petty. Dude, Edmund saw this look in my eye of this.
It was fierce.
Dude, it was fierce. I was
about to lay the hammer down.
Dude, for you guys that don't know me, hopefully, we have people other than our 3 fans watching this in the future. But for y'all that don't know me, I am a very passionate person about literally like almost anything. Like, I'm very amped up, like working out. I'm very passionate about video games. You can definitely hear me passionate about video games when I'm screaming the F word. Like, I get super pissed. But I'm very passionate about things like that. So I have this like fire in me whenever I talk about things like that just sometimes it's hard for it to extinguish.
You're like Peter Griffin. You know what really grinds my gears?
Yeah.
You.
And then like
your gears session.
And it's so hard being in the army because I have no fucking filter, and it's like anything you say online could just be like used against you. So it's just like fuck, like what can I really say? So I've been holding my tongue about the political stuff.
Yeah, very touchy topic.
Yeah, very touchy topic there.
Especially with liberals like me, you know.
Yeah, I know. Edmonds is a liberal.
I'm not a liberal.
Bro, let me tell you guys, Edmonds, so I kind of cultivated Edmonds a little bit. So when we first I met Edmonds in Cuba, right? And this guy, we have a funny story of how we met, but I met this guy in Cuba, and he was, I'm not gonna tell the story because it's kind of hard to, we don't even really understand like how we met. It's just kind of like funny now that we look back at it. Yeah. But when we met in Cuba, Edmonds was like very different than he is now. I guess it's because he's kind of warmed up to me. But Edmonds did not like the things that I was saying. Like I would say something like off the wall, and I'm because I don't have a filter, and Edmonds would be like, "Whoa, like I don't know." Like, he'd be like, "Why did you say something like that?" And he would, dude. I'd be like, "Dude, like," and that's when he kind of coined. I was like, "Dude, you're a liberal, bro." Like I literally coined him as a liberal, and he got like his first like 5 times hearing that, he got like super mad because he's from Kansas, which is like a red state, but yeah, he got
the city I'm from is very liberal.
Oh, yeah,
I'm like the exact opposite of everybody in my city, so I was like, well, I'm not like I can just hear them chanting in the background, one of us. Like that's not me.
Dude, Edmonds is one of the very few friends where I've had like multiple like big fights and blow-ups and arguments. Me and Edmonds, like, dude, we blew up on each other like multiple times. Like removed him on Snapchat, unfollowed him on Instagram, like everything, right?
Hit the delete button on Facebook.
Yeah, and he's like still like one of my closest friends because Evans is just, I don't know, something about him. I just want to punch him in the face, bro. It's just like a face that I just want to keep punching.
My face it's like a squishy ball. Like you can punch it as much as you want, but it always bounce back.
He's also catfishing, by the way, guys, because that picture on our YouTube video, the one that you guys are watching right now, that doesn't look anything like him. That looks like Edmonds that ate another Edmonds.
I think we talked about that in another episode. As soon as shout out to episode 1.
The plug. Nice plug.
So we were talking about that in a different episode because the person who drew me, I sent in a picture before I joined the army, like when I weighed like, you know, a fucking like a beluga whale. So the picture that you see on there,
and I'm too skinny on mine,
does not really represent our true form. So
yeah, and
I can say for once in my life,
and the picture that
been catfished.
Yeah, and dude, I've been catfished a couple of times. I think we'll talk about it in the next video. But dude, the picture that you guys are seeing of me, I'm the one in the, I think it's blue, right? I'm in blue, right?
Blue.
I think I'm in blue.
I'm pretty sure I was red.
Edmonds is red, and I'm like, I think I'm blue, basically.
It's like a teal.
Like a tealish blue. But yeah, I sent her this like really awesome angled picture of me that like sees my chiseled jawline, and like it's just great lighting and everything. And she drew me out to look like I'm like Chris Hemsworth or something, like Captain America. And it's very flattering, but truthfully I'm ugly as fuck, you know? Truthfully I'm ugly as fuck. So I'm honored to have that picture and Evans look ugly, so I look like the star of the show. But truthfully, we're both catfishing you.
Yeah. Truthfully, we're both ugly as fuck, so
that's
just how it is.
Let me just go off on the record and say this. Guys, I recently switched to Android. We're going to talk about this more recently. I recently switched to Android, and I'm using AirPods with my Android, and it is like the biggest crossover of all time.
You can do that?
Yeah, dude, I figured it out. I Googled it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I Googled it.
If
but
only we had a device that could tell us everything.
I look literally so stupid. Like, if you saw me walking around with the Galaxy SS20 or the S20 and having AirPods, you would literally call me retarded. So... but you can do it. But I definitely recommend Android, by the way. And we'll talk about that more in our next podcast.
Gross.
Yeah.
You disgust me.
Yeah. Edmonds here has some stuff to do later today. So, do you have any parting words, Edmonds?
Parting words. Well, I'll give you a tip. Just kidding.
Edmonds, you wanna not make it silent, guys? All right, so guys, just a quick reminder. Let us know, Adam Sandler or Will Ferrell. I'm actually really curious to see like what other people think about that, because I definitely think Adam Sandler is the king of comedy.
I think I'm gonna go with Will Ferrell on that one.
Yeah.
And then who's
also,
between
literally who's funnier? Because I want to know. I actually really want to know.
We're not talking about funny looking, okay? We're talking about
because Edmonds would win that like fucking hands down. Hands down.
The only time my hands are down are
when you're getting fucked by your cousin. All right, guys. Well, that concludes episode 3 of Man Cave Monday.
Man Cave Monday. Tune in next Monday, and we'll see you again.
Signing out.
Peace.